Okay, Nikhil. So you should start uh, with by your response to what are you expecting from IRMA?
Sir, from IRMA, I'm expecting to get hands-on experience on learning what are the various facets of rural management so that when I'm in the field, I'm able to apply those things in and learnings to design better policies and strategies for rural development. Apart from this, from IRMA, I will get the guidance of good faculties, which will help me build my skills and knowledge for doing a better job in the area of rural management. Also, IRMA will provide me a platform that will help me build innovative solutions for rural areas. So these are my expectations from IRMA.
Okay. The only problem is that IRMA will not provide that platform. IRMA will make you capable to innovate or make you capable to be very productive at rural setup. So the platform which you are looking for, it will be coming to you from the side of company or organization who will give you placement or employment opportunity ahead. Okay. So, okay, Nikhil, tell me, what if you are not getting placed after this course?
Sir, although the opportunities are vast in this course, but if I'm not getting placed, then I will make my way towards social entrepreneurship as I have experience for doing a startup during my college days, which was funded by Government of Karnataka. Apart from that, I have also experience from civil services and work experience in different domains. So I can try to build a rural education startup because I'm deeply interested in working for the education field. So building on my past experience in the field of civil services and gaining uh, adding it with my current skills of rural management, I can build a startup for rural education and can become a social entrepreneur. So this will be my step ahead,
Okay.
sir.
Again, you could have also said that you can find employment uh, outside campus also by going through off campus or off campus interviews. तो और उसके बाद तुम ये बोल सकते हो कि in long term I can I can also go for, so I'm capable enough to do this also. ठीक है, वैसे तुम्हारा रिस्पॉन्स ठीक था, बट ये था कि मतलब if the course is that good and you will be learning in a way that you will be very capable after this course. So getting a job outside campus will not be a very difficult job for you. ठीक है, difficult task for you. तो इसी में मतलब since we were talking about your entrepreneurial aspirations, so बताओ कि if you do have such kind of entrepreneurial aspirations and a vision for a startup, why would even you look for placement? So can you consider dropping out from the placement and looking for or aspiring for a startup since day one?
Sir, what I believe is that learning a new skill and developing capability for rural management startups will be done during the course. Afterwards, work experience is very much important. Although if during my internships able to gather those work experience, then I might move ahead with my goal of rural entrepreneurship. But if I'm getting a very good opportunity to work in a very good brand, then I would like to gather the organizational experiences, as I believe that getting good experience will help me further whenever I want to do any startup or any social entrepreneurship initiative. So
अच्छा ठीक है,
this is
यहाँ पे भी see, निखिल, यहाँ पे भी you could have agreed with the panel कि this could also be on card, है ना? I'm not very much मतलब like aligned for the placement only. Right now my goal is to be capable to understand the rural market policies and all the opportunities, and if I find such opportunity anytime between the course, I can go for a startup, ऐसा बोल सकते हो. डोंट फोर्स योर सेल्फ कि नहीं मुझे ऑर्गेनाइजल एक्सपीरियंस चाहिए ही चाहिए. क्यों चाहिए? बहुत सारे लोगों को कभी नहीं चाहिए होता है ना. तो अरे ऐसे भी तुम्हारे दिमाग में यही होना ही चाहिए, मतलब लाइक ऑल ऑफ यू शुड हैव दिस काइंड ऑफ अप्रोच टुवर्ड्स योर लर्निंग. तो मान लो कि अगर 6 महीने बाद, 8 महीने बाद, वाइल लर्निंग, वाइल doing your project, while roaming through or going through rural markets and learning, after all of the case learning, if you have or if you come up with a very great idea, then you can also give a try for that. समझ रहे हो ना. तो इसलिए यहाँ पे मैं ये बोल रहा था कि डोंट मतलब फोर्स कि मुझे ऑर्गेनाइजेशनल एक्सपीरियंस चाहिए. So keep it as in maybe format. कि I may go for this if I'll get something very interesting. Okay. So next question is like, we were talking about this question yesterday also. So in all these years, due to the transfer of information technology, or not transfer of technology, and rise of information technology and uses of IT, or changing cultural aspects in rural area, which is now being or going very close to the urban setup. So, what will be the relevant of this course for you ahead?
Sir, although technology has been improving and it is getting developing at a very fast pace, but even after that, rural areas have a huge potential and an untapped market. Although approximately 68% of the population, according to census though 2011, live in rural areas, and still there is a gap between the urban and rural area in terms of skilled professionals to implement the programs and policy. So this program will help to bring those trained professionals for bridging the divide and bringing those managerial skills that is required for developing the rural market and better development of the rural society. So I think the application of those technologies in rural areas will be done through these rural management experts, and this will provide a huge scope. For example, sir, Samsung in recent times is looking to expand to these tier 2 and tier 3 cities and rural areas. So this shows that companies are now willing to focus on more on these areas, and the scope is going to increase in future.
Okay. Okay. So you could have also added these points that despite uh, information technology and transport and every other thing is changing a rural setup and making it little modern, but still the all those what features of rural area is still there and will always be, है ना. तो तुम ये बोल सकते हो. And one of the biggest reason that why rural management is important, because it's talk about uh, multi-layer supply chains, because rural market cannot be concentrated, it will always be sparse, है ना. तो जैसे अर्बन एरियाज के सप्लाई चेन थोड़े स्ट्रीमलाइन हो सकते हैं बिकॉज ऑफ देयर वॉल्यूम. रूरल मार्केट में ये बहुत बड़ी प्रॉब्लम होती है बिकॉज मार्केट इज स्पार्स. वो जोग्राफिकली कई जगह पे होते हैं छोटे छोटे उसमें. तो मैनेजिंग अ सप्लाई चेन देयर will always be a difficult job. So that needs a very different kind of exposure and expertise. ठीक है. नेक्स्ट बताओ मुझे that what are the other options do you have for yourself right now?
Sir, apart from IRMA, I am also looking for public policy programs in IIT Delhi and NLSIU. So these are the other options apart from IRMA that I'm looking for.
Okay. So you are not appearing for any other management interview?
No, sir. Apart from this, I'm not appearing for any other interview.
So why? मतलब why did you not get enough score?
So I had received a ZAT score of 82 percentile. So I had filled a few colleges. So I have received call from IRMA So I'm appearing for this interview, sir.
Okay. So, what if you will get selected at IIT Delhi Masters in Public Policy program? Which one will you choose, IRMA or MPP at IIT Delhi?
Sir, although both the programs are closely aligned with my goal of bringing change through policy making and bringing uh, change on the ground level. So I believe that, but they both have certain uh, differences. Like public policy directly focuses on bringing direct change on ground level through a policy making domain. And in IRMA through management, I might be getting placed in some marketing company and not be able to directly put those changes if I go in. So keeping that in mind, if I get in IIT Delhi, I might think of going towards the Masters in Public Policy program.
Okay. ठीक है, इसमें ये तो अच्छा है कि you can tell the truth that you will go for IIT Delhi, but इसको दूसरे वाले को थोड़ा negate करके मत जाओ. What you are doing, that you are saying कि the career scope that you will get through IRMA and the career you will get through IIT Delhi is मतलब ऐसा नहीं था कि तुम लाइक नहीं कर रहे हो, बट ऐसा कह सकते हो कि IIT Delhi would be more close to what I aspire for, है ना. ये शुरुआत में ये लाइन भी बोल सकते हो. It will be very difficult choice because both the institution have its legacy and the curriculum. Both the curriculum has their own great component or aspects. ठीक है, हालांकि यू तुमने सही बोला, इसमें कोई बुरा नहीं था. Okay. Last question for you. Give me one or two examples of rural management, like something which has been done differently for rural area from a company in order to build a supply chain or operations in rural area.
I didn't get your question, sir.
Like what I was asking, that if, have you ever seen or learned or read that a company is having different strategy for rural area, and if yes, what was the difference between urban and rural
Sir,
operations?
one of the strategies that I know about a rural area strategy is by Asian Paints. So they had a marketing campaign where they had painted the house of the Pradhan of the village 6 months before the campaign started. And when the campaign started 6 months afterward, they showed in village area that, see, the house has durability because of the paint. So this paint works. And since the people of the village know Pradhan and they respect him and believe him, they also trust the brand. In urban area, when they do this, so in urban area, different kind of strategies is being adopted by them. They are doing uh, publicity or they are doing like influencer publicity or through ads campaign, different types of, but they are not doing this kind of. So this kind of strategy to build trust first in rural area is being adopted by company. So one example, I know this.
Okay. Any other?
Other examples, sir, one strategy I know of ITC e-Chopal, where they had used kiosk system for providing information to the farmers. Now, in this was done to remove the middlemen in the rural areas, but similarly, ITC was this initiative became very successful and it led to huge advantages for ITC. So other initiative I know this, sir.
Okay. Okay. I said that this was your last question, but now this will be your last question. In last budget, Nirmala Sitharaman, or the finance minister, has made the decision that there will be no income tax 10-12 lakh of the income. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So tell me, what will be the impact of this decision on rural area? You can think for a bit. You can take some few seconds to think and give me 2-3 impacts that you can foresee.
Sir, the rural areas also have their incomes increasing, and this rebate which is being given till the 12 lakh for income tax will help in increasing the dispensable income available with the people. Now, when more income or savings will be available with the people, so they will naturally invest more. So this will help in increasing the demand from the rural areas. Now, once the demand from the rural area increases, so more and more companies will start moving towards rural areas. It will help in flourishing of the rural areas since demand is created, so employment generation will also be done. Apart from that, these peoples, when they uh, start investing in some small businesses in their areas, so it will help in generating employment in the areas. Apart from that, when the farmers, like small and marginal farmers, are 86% in our country, so they will save uh, more, the marginal farmers mainly. So they, when they save more, so they will also naturally help in getting more good quality seeds or feeds for them, which will improve the agriculture productivity. Now, this way, the rural areas will be benefited.
Okay. चलो ठीक है, fine.